Hello YouTube, just finished putting the AmeriStar in. Got back to the shop. I'm getting ready to unload this monster for the rest of my junk pile. I got some video this morning when I first got to the rental property where I was putting this in, but the tenant works night shift, so they were in bed, so I was real quiet. I didn't do a lot of talking on the initial part of the video. I just kind of videoed so you could see what was there. Okay, got the return duct in, the pad leveled up, and getting ready to slip it off the trailer. The unit is on the ground. I'm going to hook up the return and supply ducts and get it in position for the duct cover. Okay, what I've done here is I want to be able to test the static pressure, but it's going to be a lot easier to put this duct cover on while I can still move it around. The conduit will be 1 inch, so I'm not going to have a lot of room to play with it once I get everything set where it goes. So what I've done, I've run me two number 12 wires. This unit requires a 20 amp breaker down to the contactor, and I have jumped out the fan, which is actually set on the blue speed, which from China happens to be low. Red is medium and black is high, so keep that in mind if you're working on one of these. It's backwards, but I haven't got a ground on it yet, so I'll be careful not to touch it once I turn it on. I have my manometer. It's on the low speed currently. So on low speed, we have a total static of between 0.45 and 0.5 on low speed. So I will check the book and see what we got. Okay, here's our book, and we are a 2-ton. On low, it doesn't even have a CFM reading above 0.3 because you're dropping down below 800. If you go to the middle speed, at 5 you would be 846, and at 6 you would be 700. Of course, I won't know what it is until I move it. High, however, between 5 is 1,000 and 0.7 would be 600. So we're probably going to be medium on this one. If medium winds up between 0.5 and 0.6, I'll probably leave it there. If it's too low or the static is higher than that, I'll move it up to high and see what we got. Okay, medium is about 0.56 to 0.58. Settle in about 0.57 most of the time. Again, that's on your red wire. I took the blue off and parked it down there. There's your black if you needed to go to high speed, but I think this is going to be good. We're going to leave it on medium. The book says 1.6 amps at that static pressure on that speed, and it appears to be right. Thing's 20-some years old, and the box has never been bonded or grounded out here. That was you're supposed to move that over if this is a ground bar, so the box will be grounded because this is isolated. So I'm going to move it over there and bond this box. So well, this ground box the box is bonded to it, so that if a wire came loose in here and touched the side of the box, it would trip a breaker instead of making this box hot, possibly, or somebody could come over and touch it and get a shock. Okay, getting ready to cover up the control panel here. Here's your thermostat wire. I don't know if that's what this is for or not, but it made a good place to tie it off. Of course, ground, got our 2 hots on our contactor, and of course our 2 bigger wires for our electric heat kit. I've had it running, everything works. I had it on emergency heat, and then cool, and then heat pump. I went back in just then and switched it back to cool. So what I'll start doing is start cleaning up, get some of this junk away from it, and I'll get a video with it running on cool here in just a few minutes. It's quiet. I got a lawnmower running over here, so it's you can't really hear it over that right now, but maybe that'll be off by the time we get ready to take a last look. Okay, I better go ahead and get this before it turns back off. It's in cool mode. Gotta get this thing over on my trailer and all this stuff off the trailer into the back of the van, and it'll be done. Kind of see the panels steady. It's not moving around like it was when I smacked it back there at the shop. Got plenty of room for air to come in the back here. 20 and 40 amp breakers for it instead of the 60 and 30 that was there before. Got to put some caulk around the edge of this. I won't even try to caulk it back here. I mean, it's got huge gaps in it anyway. I just screwed it to my duck cover. All in all, I'd say it's a success. Thanks for watching.